Welcome to today's Thought for the Day for May the 1st. Today's readings are Deuteronomy 18, Ecclesiastes chapter 10, Acts chapter 9. And today's topic is, Behold, he is praying. And just a reminder that these thoughts are written by Brother David Caudry of Melbourne, Australia. How full of zeal Paul was, as a result of his human perceptions of what really mattered in life, a zeal which had two sides. One was self-exaltation and the praise of his fellow men who agreed with his cause. The other side was to destroy this movement, which was threatening the authority of the powerful Jewish priesthood. Paul was an exceptional example of human nature which sees situations in clear black and white. And yet it was such a personality as his that God could use for the needs of this special era. The same as Moses was a special personality called to serve God in the creation of his nation, and we are currently reading his final and powerful message to Israel in Deuteronomy. Paul's life, all that he stood for, was turned upside down. Our chapter today, Acts chapter 9, tells us of him being led blind into Damascus. What intensity of thought occupied his mind? The voice that came as he fell blind to the ground said, I am Jesus, whom you are persecuting. Verse 5. We ourselves should meditate on the significance of those words. Jesus was in every believer Paul was persecuting. Paul learnt this and states this in various ways, again and again in his letters. God has sent the Spirit of his Son into our hearts, Galatians 4 verse 6. This is not just a theological concept, but an awesome reality if we are truly walking with him. He told the Ephesians, Now you are light in the Lord. Walk as children of light, chapter 5 verse 8. Paul, at this stage called Saul, his Hebrew name, was led by the hand into Damascus, and for 3 days he was without sight, and neither ate nor drank. Verse 9. The Lord comes to a disciple named Ananias in a vision, telling him where to go and look for a man of Tarsus named Saul, for behold, he is praying. Verse 11. How intense those prayers must have been. Ananias comes to him, his sight returns, then he arose and was baptized, and immediately proclaimed Jesus. Verses 18 and 20. How earnest are our prayers? How absolute was Paul's sense of need, followed by a sense of utter appreciation of God's mercy? What do we sense in thought when we pray? How strong is our sense of need, whether we are baptized or not? Well, thank you for joining us for today's Thought for the Day. We do hope that it's of benefit to us, that we might be filled with peace and hope in the joy of believing. And join us again tomorrow when, if God will, we shall have another thought for the day.